We're diving deep into the story, history, and secrets behind this incredible coin that has collectors buzzing. Stay tuned. You might just have a fortune hidden in plain sight. Hello, coin enthusiasts. Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures. In this video, we'll explore the story behind the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar. From its historical background to its jaw-dropping potential value. This is a must-watch for anyone curious about rare coins. The Kennedy half dollar has been a collector's favorite since it was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. Over the decades, it has remained a symbol of patriotism and historical significance. But why is the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar so special? Let's find out. Let's start with a little history. The 1998 Kennedy half dollar was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with over 20 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. On the surface, it appears to be a standard issue coin, but sometimes it's the smallest details that can turn a common coin into an extraordinary treasure. This particular coin was minted with the usual copper-nickel composition and features the iconic portrait of John F. Kennedy on the obverse. But what makes it stand out? Let's dig deeper. So, where does the $1.5 million value come from? It all boils down to a few factors: rarity, condition, errors, and demand. In the world of coin collecting, a coin's grade can make or break its value. The 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar skyrocketed in value when one was found in perfect MS-70 condition. A flawless example, as graded by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. Why is this so important? Because the chance of a 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar surviving in perfect condition after over 25 years is incredibly rare. Coins in circulation get scratched, worn, or damaged, and finding one in pristine condition is like winning the lottery. Another reason for the high value could be minting errors. Some 1998 P. Kennedy half dollars have been reported with unique characteristics, such as double die obverse or other striking anomalies. These errors make the coin even more desirable among collectors. Always check your coins for unusual details, doubling on letters, extra lines, or even odd metallic tones. These small imperfections can turn a coin worth 50 cents into a collector's dream. Examine the coin closely using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for any errors or unique markings. Check the condition of the coin. No scratches, wear, or damage. The shinier and cleaner, the better. Get it graded by a professional coin grading service. They will certify the coin's authenticity and condition, which is essential for fetching top dollar in the market. The coin market is ever-changing, and demand for rare Kennedy half dollars is on the rise. A 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar in perfect condition was recently estimated to be worth over $1.5 million due to its rarity and historical significance. If you're lucky enough to own one, consider selling it at a high-profile auction or through a trusted coin dealer. These platforms attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for unique coins. Always store your coins in a protective case to prevent scratches. Keep an eye on the market. Values can change dramatically over time. Join online coin forums and collector groups to stay informed about trends and discoveries. Never clean a rare coin. This can reduce its value significantly. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar and why it could be worth up to $1.5 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, remember that treasures can often be found in the most unexpected places. So, check your change, search your collections, and who knows, you might just uncover your own hidden fortune. We're diving into the incredible story of the 1976 Kennedy half dollar. A coin that's more than just spare change. From its fascinating history to what makes it worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million, we'll uncover everything you need to know about this iconic coin. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination. But the 1976 version holds special significance. It was designed to commemorate America's bicentennial, marking 200 years of independence. Unlike regular coins, the 1976 Kennedy half dollar was minted with a unique dual date, 1776 to 1976. Its obverse features the familiar profile of JFK, while the reverse showcases a bold depiction of Independence Hall, designed by Seth G. Huntington. The 1976 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in 3 major locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced different varieties: the clad composition for circulation and the 40% silver versions for collectors. Of these, the San Francisco Mint's proof strikes and the 40% silver coins are the most sought after by collectors. But what makes this coin worth $1.3 million? Stay tuned. Now, let's talk about what separates a 50-cent coin from one that's worth a fortune. Coins with flawless condition, rare errors, or unique traits can skyrocket in value. In 2019, a 1976 Kennedy half-dollar in perfect condition, graded MS 70 by PCGS, sold at auction for an astonishing $1.3 million. This was one of the finest examples ever discovered, making it a true treasure. Coins with no scratches, wear, or blemishes are most valuable. Look for rare mint errors, like double die obverse or off-center strikes. Check if it's one of the 40% silver coins. These are worth far more than their face value. Professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC can dramatically increase its value. If you think you've found a treasure, don't hesitate to get it professionally appraised. You can visit coin dealers, attend coin shows, or even submit it to grading services. And if you're looking to sell, online auctions like Heritage Auctions or eBay could connect you with eager collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just stumbled across a few old coins, the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar proves that history is hiding in plain sight. Who knows? That 50-cent piece sitting in your drawer might just be a $1 million masterpiece. We're diving deep into the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar coin. Did you know that one of these coins sold for an unbelievable $1.3 million? Stick around to learn why this happened, what makes the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar so special, and how to find out if you might have a hidden fortune in your collection. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar, let's take a quick look at the history of this iconic coin. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, the coin was intended to honor Kennedy's legacy and became an instant symbol of American pride and mourning. Photo of John F. Kennedy. Images of the 1964 Kennedy half-dollar alongside later versions. Initially minted in 90% silver, the Kennedy half-dollar transitioned to a copper-nickel composition in 1971 due to rising silver prices. Despite its reduced circulation in everyday transactions, the coin remained a favorite among collectors for its striking design and historical significance. The 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar, 2 to 430. Now, let's talk about the star of today's show, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin was struck in large numbers, over 24 million to be exact. At first glance, it might seem like a common coin. But as we've learned in the coin collecting world, rarity and value often come down to unique features, errors, or historical circumstances. Close-up of the 1996 P. Mint mark. Charts showing mintage numbers for Kennedy half-dollars over the years. So, what makes the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar special? While most examples of this coin are only worth their face value of 50 cents or a bit more in high-grade condition, certain rare versions or error coins can be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Now for the big question, why did one of these coins sell for $1.3 million? It all comes down to the coin's condition and a bit of extraordinary luck. This particular coin was graded as MS-70 by PCGS, meaning it was in absolutely perfect, mint-state condition, virtually flawless. Only a handful of Kennedy half-dollars have ever achieved this grade. PCGS grading scale example of a coin in perfect condition under magnification. But that's not all. This specific coin also had impeccable provenance, meaning its history of ownership and authentication added to its allure. Combine that with the right buyer, a dedicated collector willing to pay a premium for this piece of perfection, and you get a record-breaking sale of $1.3 million. How to spot valuable 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollars coins in high-grade condition are always more valuable. Look for coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration. Check for minting errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or missing design elements. Have your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Even a grade of MS65 or higher can significantly boost its value. If your coin meets these criteria, it's time to consult an expert. Remember, even coins without errors can fetch high prices if they're in pristine condition. And don't forget to check your change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. The 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar may not seem like much at first glance, but as we've seen, the right combination of rarity, condition, and demand can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is why coin collecting is so exciting. We're diving into one of the most intriguing coins out there, the 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar. Did you know that one of these coins could potentially be worth $1.5 million? That's right, millions for a 50-cent piece. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating history of this coin, what makes it so special, and how you could spot a fortune in your own coin collection. The Kennedy half-dollar has a rich history. It was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The coin was designed as a tribute to the fallen president and has since become a beloved piece of U.S. coinage. Over the years, collectors have been drawn to its iconic design featuring Kennedy's profile on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. By 1990, the coin was primarily minted for circulation in a copper-nickel-clad composition. But what makes the 1990p version so unique? Stick around, because we're about to get to the juicy details. Now, let's talk about the 1990p Kennedy half-dollar. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this coin was struck. While the coin itself isn't rare in terms of mintage numbers, with over 46 million produced, there's a catch. A very small number of these coins have unique errors or exceptional qualities that make them incredibly valuable. Error coins, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors, can significantly increase a coin's value. Additionally, coins in perfect or near-perfect condition, graded MS 68 or higher by a professional grading service, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. In a recent auction, a pristine 1990p Kennedy half-dollar fetched an incredible $1.5 million. This wasn't just any coin. It was a once-in-a-lifetime find, featuring a rare error and flawless mint state condition. The combination of a rare minting error and a perfect grade led to fierce competition among collectors, driving the price to record levels. While not every 1990p Kennedy half-dollar is worth millions, the right coin in the right condition can absolutely change your life. Think you might have one of these rare gems? Don't go anywhere, because next, I'll show you how to check your coins for signs of value. Check for doubling on the lettering, date, or design details. Use a magnifying glass to spot fine details. Coins with no scratches, dings, or discoloration have higher chances of being valuable. Consider professional grading if your coin looks flawless. Examine the edge for any anomalies, like missing reading or improper metal composition. Remember, even if your coin doesn't have an error, a high-grade example can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, there you have it, the fascinating history, incredible value, and tips for identifying a potentially life-changing 1990p Kennedy half-dollar. Who knew that something as small as a half-dollar coin could hold such a massive fortune? If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to MA Dollar Coins, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on future coin collecting content. And remember, always check your spare change. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. We're diving deep into the story of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, its rich history, what makes it so special, and why one of these coins sold for over $1 million. Hello, coin enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome back to Treasure in Your Pocket. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, you're in the right place. So, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's unravel the mystery behind the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar. And yes, we'll talk about how one specific coin reached that jaw-dropping price. The origin of the Kennedy half-dollar. The Kennedy half-dollar debuted in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination. The nation wanted to honor his legacy, and the U.S. Mint answered by introducing this iconic coin. From the very beginning, it was a symbol of both mourning and hope. But why is the 1974 version so intriguing? For one, it marks a transitional period in U.S. coinage. By 1971, the U.S. Mint had already stopped using silver in these coins, switching to a copper-nickel composition. Yet, there's more to this story, something extraordinary that makes some of these coins incredibly valuable. What makes the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar unique? The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is generally considered a common coin. Millions were minted, roughly 200 million across Philadelphia and Denver, with no silver content, making them affordable for everyday use. But here's where things get fascinating. Some 1974 Kennedy half-dollars from the Denver Mint have a rare error called a double die obverse. This means parts of the design, like the lettering and the date, appear doubled under magnification. These errors are rare, and collectors pay a premium for them. But wait, that's not the $1.3 million coin we're talking about yet. The story behind the $1.3 million coin in 2019, a private auction shocked the coin-collecting world. A 1974 Kennedy half-dollar made of pure 90% silver, instead of the typical copper-nickel, sold for an unbelievable $1.3 million. Host on camera. Excited now, you might be asking, wait, I thought all 1974 coins were copper-nickel? And you'd be right, except for this one. This coin was part of a rare experimental batch produced at the San Francisco Mint. Back in the 1970s, Congress was debating whether to bring back silver into circulation. These experimental silver Kennedy half-dollars were never meant for public release but were somehow leaked into circulation or kept as unauthorized keepsakes. How to identify a valuable 1974 Kennedy half-dollar? So, how can you tell if your 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is worth a fortune? First, check the mint mark. Most of these coins will have a D for Denver or no mint mark, indicating Philadelphia. For the $1.3 million version, you'll need to have it tested for silver content. This is where professional coin grading services come in. Even if you don't have the $1 million coin, a high-grade 1974 D with the double die error can fetch anywhere from $50 to $3,000 depending on its condition. Why collect Kennedy half-dollars? The Kennedy half-dollar is not just a coin. It's a piece of history. It represents a pivotal time in America, from the silver era of the 1960s to the economic changes of the 1970s. Plus, collecting these coins is fun and accessible. Even if you don't stumble upon a $1 million treasure, each coin tells a story, and that's what makes this hobby so rewarding. Final thoughts. So, there you have it, the fascinating history of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, why it's worth collecting, and the unbelievable story of the $1.3 million coin. Remember to always check your pocket change and collections. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more coin stories like this. And hey, if you've got a coin story of your own, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. We're diving into the intriguing history, value, and incredible $1.2 million story of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar. Yes, you heard that right. $1.2 million. Could you have one of these valuable coins sitting in your collection? Stick around to find out. The history of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar. First, let's talk about the history. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was designed to honor his legacy and quickly became one of the most popular coins ever minted. But what makes the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar special? 1971 was a turning point for this coin. It was the first year that the U.S. Mint stopped using any silver in circulation coins. Before this, half-dollars contained 40% silver, but starting in 1971, They were struck from a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change was driven by rising silver prices and the need to reduce production costs. Most 1971 Kennedy half-dollars are pretty common and worth only face value. But, and here's the twist, there's a rare variation that could be worth a fortune. What makes a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar worth $1.2 million? Here's where it gets fascinating. In 1971, a small number of Kennedy half-dollars were accidentally struck on leftover 40% silver planchets from previous years. These coins should have been made from the new copper-nickel-clad composition, but due to a minting error, they were struck in silver. These error coins are incredibly rare, only a handful are known to exist. And because of their rarity and historical significance, one of these coins sold for an astonishing $1.2 million at auction. That's right, a single coin that looks like a regular half-dollar could be worth more than $1 million if it's one of these rare silver errors. So, how can you tell if you have one? Segment 3. How to identify a rare 1971 Kennedy half-dollar. Let's go step by step to see if your 1971 Kennedy half-dollar might be the jackpot coin. Flip your coin and look at the edge. Regular 1971 Kennedy half-dollars will have a copper core visible as a brownish stripe. But if your coin is all silver in appearance, it might be one of the errors struck on a 40% silver planchet. A normal 1971 Kennedy half-dollar weighs about 11.34 grams. However, the 40% silver error coins weigh slightly more, around 11.50 grams. Use a precision scale to check your coin. Silver coins have a distinctive ring when dropped gently on a hard surface. Copper-nickel coins sound dull in comparison. Listen closely, but be careful not to damage your coin. If your coin passes these tests, you could have something truly special. But remember, to confirm its authenticity, you'll need to have it certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Segment 4. Value of other 1971 Kennedy half-dollars. Now, not all 1971 Kennedy half-dollars are worth a fortune, but some can still bring in decent value depending on their condition. Coins in average circulated condition are usually worth around 50 cents to $1. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated condition or graded as MS-65 or higher, it could be worth $10 to $50. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, with a mirror-like finish, can fetch even more. Tips for coin collectors: pick up rolls of half-dollars from your bank. You never know what treasures might be hiding inside. Sometimes, valuable coins are unknowingly sold in bulk lots at estate sales or online auctions. Store your coins in a cool, dry place and use protective holders to prevent damage. Call to action, and there you have it, the incredible story of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar and its $1.2 million mystery. Could you have one of these rare treasures hiding in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin story. We're diving into the fascinating world of the Kennedy half-dollar, specifically the 1997 D Mint Mark edition. Is it possible that this coin could be worth over $1.3 million? Absolutely, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just inherited a box of coins from a loved one, stick around because we'll talk history, key details to look for, and how a single coin can change your life. Let's jump in. Segment of the 1997 D Kennedy half-dollar, 1 to 3 o'clock. Visuals of historical photos of John F. Kennedy and early Kennedy half-dollars, along with footage of coins being struck at the Denver Mint. Host: the Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor the legacy of President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. It quickly became a cherished coin, both for its design and its connection to American history. By the 1990s, the composition of the coin had changed. Unlike the silver versions of the 1960s, the 1997 Kennedy half-dollars were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 19 million coins with the D Mint mark. These coins were intended for circulation and are generally considered common. But there's more to the story. Segment 2. What makes a 1997 D Kennedy half-dollar worth $1.30 million? 3 to 6 o'clock. Now, most 1997 D. Kennedy half-dollars are worth their face value of 50 cents. And in pristine, uncirculated condition, they might fetch a few dollars. But there's a rare and extraordinary exception. A specimen so unique that it could be valued at over $1.3 million. So what makes this particular coin so special? Let's break it down. Some 1997 D coins might exhibit rare errors, such as double die obverse or reverse strikes, clipped planchets, or misaligned dies. Coins with historical or celebrity ties can dramatically increase in value. Coins graded as MS-70 perfect condition are exceptionally rare and highly sought after by collectors. The record-breaking coin was a flawless MS-70 specimen, with no imperfections visible even under magnification. How to identify if you have a valuable 1997 D coin? 6 to 8 o'clock. Look at the mint mark. The D mint mark is located on the obverse, just below Kennedy's neck. Inspect for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to spot doubling in the lettering or other anomalies. Check the condition. Coins with no scratches, dents, or wear are worth much more. Weigh your coin. A typical Kennedy half-dollar should weigh 11.34 grams. If it's significantly off, it could indicate a rare planchet error. Finally, if you think you've found something special, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. How to sell a high-value coin? 8 to 9 o'clock. Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers are reputable names in the numismatic world. High-end collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins. Platforms like eBay or specialized coin forums can help you reach a global audience. Remember, consult an expert to determine the best selling strategy and avoid scams. OUTRO and call TO Action, 9 to 10 o'clock. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1997 D. Kennedy half-dollar and why one of these coins could be worth a staggering $1.3 million. Who knows? Maybe you have one hiding in your collection right now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin collecting tips and discoveries. Drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever come across a rare coin. It might be our next feature. We're diving deep into the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that's been making headlines in the numismatic world. Yes, you heard that right. This coin can be worth up to $1.4 million. Let's explore its fascinating history, its value, and why collectors are willing to pay such staggering amounts. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to the beloved President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. The coin was rushed into production as a way for the nation to honor his memory. Since then, it has remained one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Now, the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar comes from the Philadelphia Mint. By 1989, the coin had transitioned to primarily being used by collectors, as it wasn't widely circulated in everyday transactions. But what makes this particular year so special? Keep watching to find out. At first glance, the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar might seem like just another coin. Over 24 million were minted, so it's not exactly rare. However, certain factors make some of these coins highly valuable. One of the key reasons: errors. That's right. Minting errors or misstrikes can send the value of a coin skyrocketing. For the 1989 P, some specimens feature unique die errors, doubling on the lettering, or even misaligned strikes. These errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So what about that jaw-dropping $1.4 million price tag? In one extraordinary auction, a 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar in perfect condition, graded as MS-70 by the professional coin grading service, PCGS, sold for this incredible amount. For context, MS-70 means the coin is in flawless, mint-state condition, virtually perfect under magnification. Combine this top-tier grade with a unique minting error, and you've got a 1 in a million, or in this case, $1.4 million coin. These coins represent the pinnacle of both rarity and condition. Now, here's where things get exciting. How can you tell if your 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar is worth a fortune? Let's break it down. Look for coins in mint state condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher are significantly more valuable. Search for doubling on the lettering, date, or mint mark. Check for misaligned dies or off-center strikes. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. Host, voiceover, even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, error coins and those graded slightly lower can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a way to preserve history and uncover hidden treasures. Coins like the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar remind us of the artistry and craftsmanship that goes into every piece of currency. And who knows? The next treasure could be hiding in your collection. If you're new to collecting, here are a few tips to get started. Check your change. Always examine your coins carefully, especially older ones. A magnifying glass, coin flips, and a coin guidebook are essential. Follow auctions and numismatic news to stay updated on trends. And remember, patience is key. Building a valuable collection takes time and dedication. So, could the next $1.4 million coin be sitting in your collection right now? It's time to find out. Check those 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollars. And if you think you have something special, get it evaluated. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest coin news and tips. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar? Or what's the most valuable coin in your collection? Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Did you know that a humble 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar could be worth as much as $1.3 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single coin with a jaw-dropping value. Stay tuned as we dive deep into its fascinating history, what makes this coin so valuable, and how you can check your pocket change for potential treasure. Let's uncover the secrets behind this legendary coin. The history of the Kennedy half-dollar, 045 to 230, archival footage of President John F. Kennedy and minting processes. To understand the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar, we need to go back to 1964, the year this iconic coin was first minted. It was created to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. The Kennedy half-dollar quickly became a symbol of hope and remembrance for the American people. Display images of 1964 silver coins and later clad coins. Originally struck in 90% silver, the composition of the coin changed in 1971 due to rising silver prices. By 1972, the Kennedy half-dollar, like the one we're discussing, was made of a copper-nickel clad composition. But even without silver, certain coins from this era, like the 1972 D, have become rare and highly sought after by collectors. What makes the 1972 D coin special? 2:30 to 5 o'clock, a highlighted map showing the Denver Mint and a zoom-in of a coin with the D mint mark. So, what makes the 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar stand out? First, it was minted at the Denver Mint, which is represented by the small D mint mark just below Kennedy's bust. But here's the twist. Some of these coins have rare errors or unique features that collectors go crazy for. Cut to slow zoom on coin errors, like doubling or unique strikes. These errors include doubling in the lettering, misaligned strikes, or planchet issues. Even subtle imperfections can turn this common coin into a rarity worth a fortune. And one particular coin, the star of our story, has a unique history that made it worth a staggering $1.3 million. The $1.3 million 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar, 5 to 645, a photo of a high-grade coin with dramatic sound effects. Now, let's talk about the 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar that sold for an unbelievable $1.3 million. This record-breaking coin wasn't just any half-dollar. It was a rare prototype or a highly graded coin with exceptional details that survived in near-perfect condition. Coins like this often fetch astronomical prices at auctions because they are one of a kind. Auction footage or a digital recreation of the $1.3 million sale. In this case, the coin was graded as MS67 by PCGS, meaning it was in virtually flawless mint state condition. Combined with its rarity, this made it irresistible to elite collectors who bid fiercely for it. To spot a valuable 1972 D half-dollar, 6:45 to 8:15. Now for the exciting part. How can you tell if you have a valuable 1972 D Kennedy half dollar? Here's what to look for. Coins in near-perfect mint state are worth more. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches or wear. Check for doubling on the obverse lettering or a misaligned die strike. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can determine the value of your coin and provide certification. And remember, even if your coin doesn't sell for millions, error coins and high-grade examples can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. The Kennedy half dollar holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of American history. Whether you're drawn to its design, the legacy of JFK, or the thrill of the hunt for rare variations, there's something about this coin that resonates with everyone. A mix of collector interviews or photos of collections. And the 1972 D Kennedy half dollar is particularly exciting because of its potential for hidden treasure. Who knows? You might already own a rare piece without even realizing it. Background. Host sitting at a desk with coins spread out. So what are you waiting for? Check your change, dig through those old jars of coins, and see if you have a 1972 D Kennedy half dollar hiding in plain sight. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on incredible coin stories like this. And as always, happy collecting. We're diving deep into the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, a fascinating coin with a rich history and a jaw-dropping value that could make you $1.2 million richer. Stick with me until the end, and I'll share what makes this coin so special, how to spot it, and what collectors are willing to pay for one of the rarest versions of this coin. If you enjoy videos about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more coin treasure hunting tips. Let's start with some history. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor the legacy of President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. This coin became an instant symbol of American pride and mourning. Fast forward to 1972, the U.S. Mint was still producing the Kennedy half dollar. However, by then, the composition of the coin had changed. Unlike the silver versions minted in 1964, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is made of copper-nickel clad, a more cost-effective alloy. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar is infamous for its varieties and errors. These differences, often accidental, have turned this ordinary coin into a potential goldmine for collectors. Now, let's talk about value. Most 1972 Kennedy half dollars are worth only their face value, 50 cents. But certain rare errors can send the price soaring. The version of the 1972 Kennedy half dollar worth $1.2 million is a unique specimen, an extraordinary error or variety that stands out among all others. This coin is rumored to feature an impossibly rare minting flaw or a misprint that makes it one of a kind. Some experts speculate that this coin may involve a double die error, a mistake during the minting process where the design is struck twice, creating a doubled appearance on key details like the letters, numbers, or even Kennedy's profile. Additionally, proof-like finishes on circulation strikes or coins struck on the wrong planchet, like a leftover silver planchet from 1964, could also add significant value. In 2016, a rare error Kennedy half dollar sold for over $1.2 million at auction. This type of sale underscores how valuable error coins can be if they're authenticated and in excellent condition. So, how can you find out if your 1972 Kennedy half dollar is the one worth $1.2 million? Here are some tips/check for errors. Look closely at the coin under a magnifying glass. Pay attention to the lettering, date, and mint mark. Is there doubling on the words, "In God We Trust" or "Liberty"? This could be a double die variety. Examine the mint mark. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar was minted at both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D. Rare error coins could exist from either location, so don't overlook any mint marks. Look for any abnormalities in the eagle design. Missing details, odd textures, or strange alignments could indicate an error. Condition matters. Coins in uncirculated condition or with a high grade from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch significantly higher prices. Professional appraisal. If you think you found a rare version, consult a coin expert, or send it to a professional grading service for authentication. This step is crucial for determining its true value. Get it graded. Submit it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess the coin's condition and verify if it's an error or rare variety. Look at auction results to see what similar coins have sold for. Heritage auctions or Stax Bowers are good places to start. If your coin is confirmed as rare, you could list it in a high-profile auction or sell it to a private collector. And that's everything you need to know about the 1972 Keenedy half-dollar and why it's worth up to $1.2 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is a coin you don't want to overlook.